TCG World? We are at Consensus, having a good time. There's all sorts of people here, all sorts of projects to look at and see and do. We're gonna kind of go where it's a little quieter. We got Eric here, Director of Strategic Partnerships. My name's Alex. I'm the Director of Biz Dev for TCG World. If you're catching us for the first time, I'm gonna kind of go. We're gonna walk over here where it's probably a little bit quieter. So follow us. We are having a good time here in Austin, Texas. We're meeting a lot of big projects, a lot of different people, really cool cars, like a nice little McLaren there right behind us. A lot of metaverse projects here too, which is fantastic because we have a Metaverse Expo next month. So we're telling everybody about our massive expo that we're going to be showcasing in Vegas. Internet's rough. Oh no. Hopefully you guys can hear us. Our internet on my phone is cutting out. Here, let's go down over here. We're going to try to see if we can change locations. So we're going to walk down and see some other projects over here. All right. So, okay, so where we're at, so we were at Decentral this last week. We had a booth there with TCG World. It's our first booth that we've had with TCG World. We had Alpha up for people to demo. What'd you think of that, Eric?
It's absolutely been fantastic. There's been plenty of different investors and projects that we've talked to in the last couple of days. They've all been extremely excited about our Alpha. We've been able to show them the world. They've been able to play it, and it's just been fantastic. I mean, what do you think, Alex?
Yeah, it was fun. So there's a lot of expos there at Decentral. A lot of them came by and checked us out, and they're like, "Dang, you guys have built out so much." And we're like, "I know. Jump on in here, have a play." And so they got to play it. I got to do some speaking events at Decentral. Some of you guys have seen the videos. There's going to be some more post-production videos coming out with that. And then after the speaking events, we had two separate media companies that wanted to do an interview on us. So they came up to our booth, they videotaped the whole thing, and there'll be some more news on that here in the future too. But Decentral was a very, very productive trip. And then immediately after Decentral, now we are in Consensus, still in Austin, Texas, back to back. And it's been wild. And so we're gonna walk a little bit further because it's a little loud still where we're at. But yeah, Eric, what do you think of Consensus so far as we walk?
Yeah, so there's probably like hundreds of projects here. I mean, everything from, financial products and blockchain, metaverse, Web3 projects. And, it's been great. There's, you see MetaMask is right over here. So not only are there big projects, there's also a lot of great people that we've been meeting with, not just at the convention, but afterwards we do a lot of networking. We were actually at the Wall Street Bets party yesterday, our networking event. We have met a lot of great contacts there, so it's been very exciting up to this point. And then there's many, probably 5 or 6 different events that we're going to head to after the convention. They go all the way till very late at night. So
yeah, so the Wall Street Bets thing was actually both Wall Street Bets partners. So the whole event was put on by Jamie, who is the founder of Wall Street Bets, and then Chris, which a lot of you know already, manages the Facebook Wall Street Bets, so he was there as well. And Chris was such a champ that he introed us into some very widely known companies, some big names that I cannot say. And so Chris, if you're watching this, we love you for doing that. So we've been meeting left and right with people. I have about 10 people that want to meet in person today. Same with Eric. We have, no joke, about 7 to 10 different networking events happening tonight here at Consensus. We're gonna try to hit as many as we can. And honestly, it's a lot of these after party or after networking events where you meet a lot of really high-end quality people. And so it's been pretty freaking productive.
Extremely.
Extremely productive so far in Austin. And then while we're here, we're also passing out flyers. We're telling everybody about the Vegas, our Vegas Expo, which, by the way, there has been some big news that we are going to announce here for our Vegas Expo. And by big, we mean big, like big, big. And I believe it's our next AMA, which is wherein we're gonna announce a lot of the stuff that we've been working on. So not this week, but next week, I'm gonna put together a whole production AMA, and we're gonna kind of combine 2 weeks together, and we're gonna share some news about our company, news about the expo, news about some partners. TCG is moving very quickly. It's pretty fun. We're looking at all these projects, and we are still by far the high quality product in the metaverse industry. We're going to all these big projects, and we show them our metaverse, and they say, man, we've seen 50 plus metaverses, and we have never seen anything like this. And this is live, like you've already built the world. And it's like, we say, yes, like this isn't a demo video.
I just want to mention, Alex was just speaking to 2 co-founders of a pretty big NFT project, and they were just impressed. They were just, the eyes were dropped, and they were just extremely impressed and amazed. And yeah, they're definitely excited about talking further, but just to show that, you know, there's nothing of quality that a lot of people are seeing that we're offering to the marketplace at the moment. So.
Absolutely. Well, it's kind of fun at these conventions because now, since Eric and I have met a lot of people, like people are pointing us out all the time as we're walking out. Like, oh, the TCG guys, the TCG guys. We're like, Alex, and these are TCG guys.
If you want to just show, I'm wearing TCG merch. I had probably like, since I've been in Austin, probably over 20 people. They're like, TCG World, we know you, and then yeah, it's been awesome. So the word's definitely getting out there.
Yeah, in fact, there was I had a very high value meeting yesterday. I met somebody outside of the convention at a local cafe, and I was showing him the demo of the world. Like I was showing him alpha, and as I was showing it to him, 3 separate people came up and they're like, hey, are you guys talking about TCG World? And then 10 minutes later, another guy's like, hey, are you guys TCG World? And then 10 minutes later, another guy's like, wait, are you guys talking about TCG World? And so this guy that I'm meeting with, he's like, oh my gosh, are you guys like famous or something? Like, this is crazy. So it's so funny. It just happened to be coincidence, but it just, people are starting to point us out.
Also adding to that, when Alex does the live demo, he does it in a way where like a lot of people walking by can see it. So you see all the heads turning and they're like, what is that? And they come closer. So it's almost like we have our own booth at these network events where people are coming to see what we're all about. So
yeah, it's funny. I'll go to these network events, these after parties. Like we were at a mansion yesterday. It was a really cool venue. And I'll meet some people, and they really love our video that we'll show them on the phone. And so I'll just say, hey, do you guys want to see a demo? And they're like, really? You want to show us? And I say, yeah. So I go into like one of the main areas of the building, and I'll like set up the demo, but I'll set it up in a way where I'm like sitting off to the side, so the demo's like facing everybody. So everyone's like that's walking by, they're like, what's going on over there? And so last night at this networking event, there's like I had like 14, 16 people surrounding the laptop, asking questions about all about our world. So it's kind of fun going into these networking events, and I'll pull out my laptop, and it's pretty funny. It draws a crowd. I can tell you that. Our metaverse draws a crowd. Eric, tell us a little bit about some of the things that you've been doing since we've been into Central, and some of the exciting things that you've seen.
Yeah, so we've been at the Central, the first convention before here at Consensus, and there we had a booth, and it's been great. There's been a lot of traffic, but also there's a lot of these other projects that are at the Central that we're able to get, build relationships with and speak with them at a higher level. A lot of the founders, and they're like, man, you guys are a great metaverse project. Let's discuss further. And it's really great. The word's definitely getting out there. And then Alex also spoke on the panel. He did an excellent job. I was able to record it. And honestly, at that panel, Alex killed it. Between the other responses, if you saw the whole thing, it was so good that Alex, you know, he was trying to come back to the booth. He's like, oh, I got like 4 interviews lined up. Just man the booth while I got these interviews. And he's and then people are just like, they were coming right after Alex spoke. They're like, oh, TCG World, tell us more about it. And Ben and I were just talking about this. And man, Alex was great. We want to know more. And so there's been a lot of excitement. And even though there was a lot of other projects, because of our live demo that we're showing, it's like when people walk into the exhibition hall, they can see we had 2 screens playing, and they can see, and that just drew people over. And then we were just like, we had a crowd the whole time we were there. So that's extremely, extremely exciting, and everyone loved it. They were very impressed. We showed them the map. They were able to play it themselves. You know, they were able to fly dragons. You know, the monster trucks, the cars, and everything. And they said, man, this is better than anything else that we've seen in terms of metaverse. So, you know, it's been awesome. It's been fantastic.
It's been good. Well, and Eric is so good because he will go up to all these booths at these conventions, and regardless of how big they are or how long they've been open for or anything, like, we want to talk to everybody. So we're a big believer of leave no stone unturned.
Absolutely.
You never know who knows somebody, or you never know like who you're really talking to. And so many of these booths that we talk to, we show them our metaverse, they're like, oh my gosh, I need you to meet XYZ, or a friend of mine owns whatever business, and I want to show them this world. And so Eric has been so good with going to all these booths, and then I usually hit him up a second time, and then now today we're hitting up a lot of things together. And so we definitely have some synergy here at these conventions, and it's kind of fun because in a weird way, like, everyone loves the metaverse topic, and we're the thing that they've been looking for. So every conversation we have is very energetic, very excited, and it's just nonstop meetings. As of right now, I have 10 meetings of people that want to meet in person here at Consensus and after Consensus. Eric has a bunch, and then we have like 5, it's actually like 7+ networking events tonight that we got to figure out which ones we're going to go to.
Yeah, just wanted to add what's extremely exciting, since Alex and I have been, for the last couple of months, going to a lot of these events. We see a lot of the same people or a lot of the same projects. Even they're like, oh yeah, we saw you at that event. And so we're building these relationships, and next thing you know, they're friends, and they're like, oh, I got to introduce you to this project. Or hey, let's go to this networking party. And so organically, a lot of these projects and people are doing like introductions to more projects or more people. And it's just great. That's why we have so many events and so many different things to do, because we're being invited. Hey, let's check this out, or go do this.
Yep.
And it's like, at this point, Alex and I, we have to, like, we do things together, but we also have to divide and conquer, because there's just so many people to talk to, so many different leads, so many different introductions. It's like our telegrams are just like, there's like 70 people that we just met in the last couple of days.
Telegram and WhatsApp,
and WhatsApp, and it's just growing. So it's fantastic. It's absolutely amazing.
Well, and that's our strategy too. Is we never want to be a company that's like above everybody else. Like Eric just said, like, our whole goal is to make friends with people, and it's fun because then when we go to these events, like, oh hey, I know you, and I know you, and I know you, and so when Eric, when we first went to a convention. Like, no one really knew us, and we didn't know anybody. But now it's like 1 out of 30 or 40 people walking down, someone's like, oh Alex, oh Eric, and it's because we're all about making friends with these people and go have fun with them at networking events, and then they want to intro us to other people, and we intro them. Like, we're hooking up a lot of projects on the side now too, with people who are partners with us or people that we just grown to love, that we work with. And so it's relationship marketing, and we're doing it like authentically. Like, we authentically want to be people's friends. Like, we're not doing it to get something out of them. Like, we actually enjoy people, and it's because of that they want to hang out with us, and they want to call us out when we walk past them, and so it's really fun. Ben was down here a couple days ago. Ben, our CMO, he just had to fly back to the UK. Everyone loved Ben. He's a super energetic.
Yeah, Ben's awesome.
And that was the first time Eric and I have ever met him in person. Yeah, what'd you think of Ben?
Ben's class act. Love Ben. I mean, we had a great time hanging out and working together, and so can't wait to hang out with him again in Vegas and everyone else in the community. So
we can't wait to hang out with you guys in Vegas. and for you to see the world and get the login and do some things together. We're gonna be doing some fun stuff. In like Vegas, you've heard about Shark Tank, you've heard about some other events, but we just this week are gonna add some more things to Vegas. So tickets are cheap. We don't want to make tickets expensive. We want as many people to come out as possible. And we're inviting all these people here at Consensus. We're going to all these different booths, and we're telling everybody about this expo. And they hear that we have a 200,000 square foot building that we're splitting, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, you're going big with this." And we're like, "Yeah, I know. We're going huge." And so we're gonna have a lot of fun people come out, and we want you guys to come out. But yeah, we wanted to do an AMA today, even though we have a lot of people that want to meet with us right now. Like, we wanted to take 30 minutes, 30 minutes out just to say hi to everybody. Like, we try not to ever miss an AMA. I don't think we have in like 42 or 43 weeks now. We're almost to 52 weeks of AMAs, which is crazy, right? But yeah, we wanted to update everybody on just how productive these trips are for us. And all the business that we're getting from it. And then next week, I'm going to announce some very, very exciting news for our company as a whole. In fact, you might even see news before I even announce it this next Friday. So make sure to watch our socials. Make sure, this is a very good week to watch our socials. And if you miss something, don't worry, I'll cover it on next week's AMA. But we're moving quickly as a company. We're starting to get virality here at these conventions. We have a line of, I don't know, 20, 30 plus people that want to work with us of all different kind of industries. Now we got to meet with them and get David with them and get everything set up. But we are in no short supply of people who want to partner with us.
Not at all.
Right?
We could be here for, we could be here for weeks, and there's just so many people that we need to talk to. But we're definitely maximizing our time here, and we'll talk to everyone. Make friends and just build our network and just increase their awareness and the virality of TCG world. So.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, and then we might be hitting up New York, I believe, too, right?
Yeah.
You're going to New York?
Yep.
So I might be going to New York too, and we might hit NYC or NFT NYC.
Yeah, NFT NYC, absolutely.
Right, and then after that we got Vegas. So it's this next month is going to be a very busy month for us. But yeah, do you want to tell anybody else anything else that we got going on right now?
Just just know that here at TCG we're definitely representing at all these crypto conventions. We're definitely working hard for the community, and we're definitely going to make you guys proud. So. Yeah, that's it.
Heck yeah. And I did ask David if it would be okay for me to announce some of the bombs that we have, but he said, let's wait till next week. Let's do it a proper way. So like I said, next week I'm going to do a bunch of announcements. Make sure that you are on next week's AMA. I think that's AMA 42, I believe. I think this is 41, so next week will be 42. And you'll get to see a lot of the hard work that we have been doing. A lot of the things that we are going to announce have been from last conventions and meetings before that. So like I said, a lot of these major brands and a lot of these big things, it takes some time. It's not a one meeting type thing. It's 4, 5, 6, 8, 10 meetings before we finally ink hits the paper and let's go type stuff. So we are now at that point where it's let's go on numerous projects. So, but we wanted to just check in with everybody today. We wanted you to see just how hard we're working, and we're putting in like 14, 16-hour days.
So we're up early in the morning and we're networking till late at night and doing it every single day.
Yeah, we were up at 8 yesterday, and we didn't get back. I didn't get back till like 1:30.
Yeah, it was past midnight before I got back. And
Yeah,
so we were up till we were here at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah,
so no excuses.
Yeah, and we're all about production. There's some parties that we go to, and there's people that just get absolutely wasted, and that's not us. Like, we don't want to be at a place where when we're talking to somebody, they're not even going to remember the conversation the next day. So we'll go to a place, we'll network with a bunch of people, and then when it gets to that kind of point where it's like, all right, let's go to another event, and then we go hit up another one, and then another one, another one. I personally was at 5 different networking events last night. I think you were at like 3 or 4.
Yeah, 3 or 4. But tonight we have like 6 to 10. So
Yes.
there's just back to back to back to back. Tomorrow too. So yeah.
We're just getting started. This is
just getting started.
like it doesn't even feel that this is day 1 of Consensus. Like this is literally day 1, and there's so much going on day 1 of Consensus. So we still have day 2, day 3, and this place is enormous. I'll show you one more time. Here, we'll walk a little bit. But this place is huge. It's a massive event. And we're just trying to hit up every possible project we can meet. Oh yeah, here's crypto.com right here, and all their stuff. Yeah, so we're meeting, we're doing lots of stuff, and we're having quite a bit of success.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't had any meetings where somebody wasn't interested.
Yeah, everyone's interested. Everyone wants to follow up. Everyone wants to talk further. Like, you know, we're doing meetings on meetings, and then we meet other. Yeah, it's been extremely productive. So
yeah, like we've talked about before, we kind of have the golden egg that people have been waiting for with metaverses and being able to actually do stuff, and it looks good and it plays good. And I got my laptop on me, as you can see right here. So anytime I have someone that's like, oh, this is like really good, I'll throw a, hey, you want to see a demo real quick? And they're like, seriously, you'll show me? It's like, yeah, 1 second, let me pull out my laptop. And then I show them the world, and we say this on AMAs, like looking at a YouTube video versus actually looking at the world, it hits different. So people are now seeing our world, and just the reactions on their face are, it's so entertaining. Before we go, talk to people a little bit about like our booth and when we were showing everybody our booth.
yeah, so one of the things that, you know, probably about TCG, that, you know, how a lot of, like Alex always mentions, a lot of projects, they do a lot of hype marketing, and they get the capital to try to build something. They show cinematics. When TCG, we did the exact opposite, where we had built something, we built the world, you can be in the world and actually play it. Now we're doing the heavy marketing, right? And then because we tell people that, and that's been our approach, it's, you know, they're like, wow, we've never heard of you, but this is incredible, and it's really respectable because we've done it that way. And plus we have the product, it's high quality. You know, we're just doing marketing now, and we're organically meeting these people. So people love it, they love the project. They're just like, we haven't seen anything like it. And you know, not to badmouth any other projects, but really TCG, we've done things differently, and that's why we're excited for all the things that are about to happen. Yeah, soon. So
yeah, we're stoked. And Eric's not kidding. Like when we talk to these projects, like they've been pitched probably 50, 60 other metaverses.
yeah, they say that too.
And they say that.
We've seen like all these metaverse projects like pitched left and right.
Yeah.
You guys are different.
Correct.
They say that, like, you guys are different.
Yeah, because they get shown like a cinematic video. Like that's all they show is like a demo video or a cinematic video, but they haven't seen like actual gameplay because they haven't really developed my gameplay. So when I say like, when I show them our videos and I say like, hey, by the way, this isn't a cinematic video. Like what I'm showing right now is not a demo. This is actually our world. I can log into this right now and show you what it looks like. And they are like, really? Like you built all this? And it's like, yes. And they're like, well, how long did it take you? And we say like 11, 12 months. And they're like, what? You've done this in that short amount of time? It's like, yes. A lot of people call us GTA 6. They're like, is this GTA 6? And we're like, no, we're not GTA 6. But we wanted to check in with everybody today. We wanted to show you a little bit of an inside of kind of like what an event looks like, what we do, what our strategies are when we go to these events. Eric will go to a lot of the booths. I'll go a lot to like the big speakers or big names. A lot of times we will hit things twice. And a lot of times we'll also go to places together and meet with people together, because I'm very much like the vision guy, the gaming guy, and Eric's very much the technical guy, the higher level. He's smarter than I am. And so it's good to kind of have both people there to answer different questions from different types of people. So it's been an awesome strategy. It's been super fun. But we wanted to just check in with everybody, and we wanted to say hi, and we want to tell everybody that we love you, and we're very excited for next week.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but yeah. So we're going to be at Consensus for 2 more days, and then a couple meetings after that, days of meetings after that, and then we're going to head back and get ready for New York.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, we love everybody. Thanks for dropping in. We're not going to do an official AMA portion today where I'm going to answer questions because, as you can see, like, we have a lot of people that want to meet with us. There's 3 people that want to meet with me right now, but I told them I had to do a call first. So they're waiting on me to finish this call. But our Telegram is open. We have our moderators there that are going to answer questions. So if you are new to TCG and you want to you have some questions, please go ask questions on our Telegram. It's going to happen as soon as I end this AMA. So Roy, or the Sprite Report, he just posted it there in the chat. That's our Telegram. We're going to do a voice chat. So anyone that has a question, whether you've been with us for 1 day or 10 months or whatever, we want to answer your questions every single week. So we got our team on there ready to help you out. And then I will see you all next week. But yeah, we love you guys. So from Alex
Love
and
you
Eric,
guys.
yes,
Appreciate it.
represent TCG
TCG
World.
World.
There you go.
Let's go.
Yes. Have a good rest of your day, everybody. We'll talk soon. Bye.